Today I come to you with terrible news. I don't know why you're laughing.
You said moose, not news. We said moose, like a cow.
I said news.
You said terrible news.
Okay, you're being really insensitive in the face of tragedy right now. Terrible news. The lyric sheet to Manager of My Dreams by Madeline McGowan, aged 10 or 11, has gone missing. Now I know you're all probably very upset about this. I certainly am. Fiona can back me up in the fact that I have been searching for it for probably the last half hour.
This is true.
I even tried saying Accio, Manager of My Dreams, and I only use Accio in dire circumstances, and it's always worked in the past, so I'm really very kind of like questioning everything in my life.
The best
theory that we've come up with
is that Maddie was having a creative block and in her dream ate Manager of My Dreams because she was like, I need to absorb the greatest source of creativity that I've ever created.
Yeah, exactly.
That is logical conclusion.
Yeah, that and somebody broke in, stole it, and is about to publish it. Very dramatic.
We haven't fully ruled out the fact that I could have sold it to somebody.
I think Fiona got jealous and set it on fire because she said that as a joke, but I don't think it's really a joke. There's also the theory that I could have donated it to a museum and forgotten, but we did figure that if I did that, there'd be some kind of paper trail. Yeah. So, on with the rest of the video. I know it's going to be difficult for us to come back after that devastating start to the video, but we're going to try our best because I went away for a while by accident and now I'm back, so we should all be very happy. You can cry in your hearts, but you should be smiling with your faces at the screen. Tweet me photos of you smiling at the screen. Do that. Fiona and I have become worryingly attached to or invested in, I would say, astrology. It's like at a very worrying new level now, to the point where we've basically created our own moon worshipping cult. And by this I mean that if there's a day where we're both feeling a little bit weird, or a night where I'm feeling like strangely powerful, or like the other week, we were both being abnormally productive in very specific areas, our first reaction isn't like, oh, this is nice, it's let's Google the moon. What's the moon doing right now? If the moon's not doing anything, we Google the rest of the planets. We're basically just like, what is the universe doing today? Let's find out. Does it make sense? Every single time it makes sense. So it's the point now where we kind of base our lives, I wouldn't say we base our lives around the moon. Like, we do, but I'm not gonna say that because it sounds very crazy. Other people might call it Maddie and Fiona being batshit crazy and feeding into each other because we live together and there's nothing else to distract us from both being nuts. But I will call it planetary studies because that sounds much more normal. Since we're moving to London in January, I'm saying we as in like Fiona and myself. I haven't started using the royal we, although like I do predict that as a trend of the future, just like when I got really into saying parfait instead of perfect. I made a travel channel. It is called Mad Ventures because that is the best name that a travel channel for me could possibly have. However, I'm not allowed to get a custom URL until I have 500 subscribers on that channel. So you, right now, sweet angel friend, or foe, you could be hate watching me. Now you've got another channel to hate watch, so like win-win. Go over to the link that I will post somewhere, probably down there, probably up here on the video montage. And then when a bunch of you are there, I can get a custom URL. And that would be a great time because right now it's a bunch of letters and numbers and I can't remember that. And you might be able to remember that. I don't know, you could be a freaky genius. In which case, congratulations, help me. Just in general, just help me. Made a travel channel, I will link it, I will link the video here. I love the video, it's like my favorite thing that I have made this year, genuinely, including the branding tag, and I do quite like the branding tag, so it'll be here, watch it, watch it. It's probably playing right now, because I'm leaning over to leave space for the video. The main reason that I'm mentioning the travel channel, other than that I want you to subscribe so that I can make the URL Mad Ventures faux real, I thought that I would do a travel themed Q&A. They can be like the stupidest questions in the entire world, if they have any tiny link to the theme of travel. Ask me travel questions in the comments here or the comments of my travel channel video, which I presume I've put back up here since I've decided to mention it again. My foot is so asleep. I realized last night that I slept in a teapot shape. Travel channel, please subscribe to it. I'm so sorry editing Maddie, like I'm really genuinely very sorry. I undeleted my Snapchat. I got it back and I set my story public and I've been using it a lot.
There are a few reasons why Maddie has never perceived herself to be short.
5'6". with a flat shoe on, yeah?
If you feel like you're in a position of power over someone, you will perceive yourself to be taller, or if you feel someone's in power over you, like superior to you, you will think that they are taller than they really are. It's like a thing that your mind does. So basically Maddie just thinks she's better than everyone, and so she's confused when she's not physically taller than everyone. She's like, no, but I've always perceived myself to be superior to everybody, so how am I not tall? That's genuinely how it's come about.
But I'm not that short. Like, you wouldn't look at me and be like, that's a short person.
But I've taken some real hobbity photos of you and you know that.
That's really upsetting. Goliath and Davo. Davo wins.
I don't know why we're discussing that.
Because I'm Davo and you're Goliath.
You're like a little angry chihuahua right now.
I've got friends who are like this much shorter than me. And they say they're it's like that. They say they're 5'3". Scientifically, that's impossible. This has been like a really rough time for me, guys.
It's really
like,
funny for me.
Then why do I always feel weirdly tall in crowds? Is it because
you think you're better than even strangers you've never met? The amount of times I've like had to go and turn Maddie's light off.
It's not that many.
It's more than you've turned my light off.
Yeah. Obviously.
There you go, little prince.
Le petit prince. This has been a very confronting experience for all of us, I'm sure. This has been me back again. Woo! Who's excited for my next video? Definitely. Me. You watch my videos.
I do watch your videos.
Le petit prince out.